Welcome to the Telemedicine PACS system by CDN, now in its 10th year of operation worldwide. CDN provides hospitals and private radiologists with the highest quality DICOM-compatible PACS and teleradiology systems. CDN PACS uses smart technology to improve workflow and the diagnostic delivery of images across the web and all internal networks. CDN lead the field and provide key benefits in its ease of use, expansion, voice recognition, vendor independence, and web viewing platforms. Patient care is greatly enhanced with the CDN PACS solution. From the moment the patient enters the imaging centre, they can be assured their stay will be as short and seamless as possible. Time savings gained through workflow efficiencies are rewarded directly back to patients through quicker diagnostic responses. The patient's images are stored endlessly in a secure archive. Each client's images and report are individually stored to a standard CD-ROM for distribution upon departure, viewable with CDN's built-in image and report viewing software. CDN PACS is flexible enough to integrate with any HL7, XML, COM or other agreeable means via a direct handshake. This provides each imaging centre with the freedom to make a choice in either retaining their current radiology information system or upgrade to their preferred radiology information system. CDN integrates tightly and effectively to exchange image, patient demographics and report data seamlessly between them.
Historically, PACS in New South Wales Health has been a very expensive exercise. The first PACS that was done was the new Children's Hospital at Westmead in 1995, and it was a $10 million project. Subsequent projects to that were still up in the millions of dollars, and that's in addition to the operating budget of that X-ray department. The problem I had here was that I wasn't getting any funding for any capital equipment in this X-ray department. We'd had no funding for equipment from outside the department since 1997. And my priorities, if I got any funding, were towards replacing the CAT scanner and buying a new ultrasound machine. I didn't have any funding set aside to do PACS. However, I thought that we must have got to the point now, by the early 2000s, where the cost of doing a PACS could be brought down to the point where it would be equivalent to the cost of doing business conventionally. So the cost of buying film, buying chemicals, maintaining processes, buying stationery, hiring clerical staff, all the things that are replaced by a PACS would add up to roughly the cost of a PACS. So that's how our project began. It began with us doing half the project. We started thinking that we could connect our ultrasound machines, angio, fluoro, and CT scanners, the things which are normally sending out images to laser film, and switching off the laser film and doing all of that soft copy with mass data storage. And that was our first half of our project, and it took us about 7 months from the idea to having that completed, installed and running. And with that we consumed the budget we were spending on that laser film, which in this hospital was about $180,000 a year. The next half of the project involved us buying the equipment necessary to go to filmless for plain films, which is CR, as well as putting in more document scanners, giving us the CD-ROM burners, giving us the capacity to scan in film and all the other things that you need in order to realistically switch off film. We were able to complete that by July 2003. At that point, when we did the numbers and we went back and looked at all the money we'd spent on buying PACS equipment, on the leases, on the upgrades to the hospital network, which we had to pay the ISD department, on buying CR equipment, and balanced that against the savings we'd had in the clerical redundancies, in film and chemicals, in stationery costs, we found that we were in fact overall in our first year saving approximately $20,000.
CDN provides a multitude of viewing platforms and prides itself on being able to customize any number of configurations. CDN provides many viewing benefits. NPR and 3D are just some. The benefits from CDN's bang-bang method of reporting are unequalled, and a demonstration will prove how remarkable the efficient time and workflow benefits are.
The specific technical features that we like about CDN that work for us are that they have sound on the web. What that means is the dictation is built into the system. So when we dictate the report, the sound of our voice can be heard on the computers on the wards as soon as it's dictated. So nobody rings us up to check reports. The doctors know that as soon as the thing's dictated, they will be able to listen to that report. That sound clip is attached to the images, so they can look at the pictures and listen to the report at the same time. So they can listen to what we have to say while they review the pictures, almost like having a radiologist with them. And that's available as soon as we've hit the end exam button on the dictaphone. And that's a fantastic feature. The CDN system also fixes a problem we had with the new CAT scanner technology. We've got a 16-slice CAT scanner in this hospital. The 16-slice CAT scanners produce thousands of images per examination, and the problem we had was how to review those thousands of images. The CDN system gives us the fast workstations we need, complete with the capacity to review the thin slices. In most other institutions, the thin slices are available for review on the CT scanner workstation, but they're not available for review on the PACS. We've got it integrated into the PACS, so we can bring up those thin slices in our conference room during clinical meetings and do the 3D reconstructions on the fly during clinical meetings if we want to demonstrate a particular finding from those thin slices. There's really nobody else who can offer that sort of functionality, and it's the way to get the maximum value out of your investments elsewhere.
As CDN handles pathology as another modality, all the same CDN features and advantages are applicable. CDN limitless abundance of experience in connecting to modalities. Over 20,000 man-hours of experience. CDN centralized work list. Directed specific work list. Guaranteed daily workload list. World-class practices. CDN have access to high reliability industry strength CD publishers. These automated devices produce images on CD quickly and efficiently, so each patient can walk away with images taken for the day on one CD-ROM. Patients can even bring back the CDs for additional studies to be added to the same CD. CDN provide an easy-to-use CDN Lite viewer, which auto-boots and allows wards viewing quality software to be used on the referring doctor's or patient's personal computer. CDN has developed a product called CentraWeb. CentraWeb is a product that can be best described as a URL that sits on the desktop of a Windows PC. CentraWeb provides instant access to image, text, and even voice data. The moment the specialist or radiologist completes a report, the voice file can be released to the CentraWeb. This is particularly useful in an emergency situation, where prior to this, clinicians would have to wait until a voice file was typed. CDN provide both voice recognition software and simple methods for doctors to access them after hours. Just another example of how CDN can deliver life-saving, improved patient care solutions.
PACS enables a radiology department to do what it's supposed to do. A radiology department has to deliver images and reports back to the referring doctors as quickly as possible. PACS allows us to do that. The CDN system allows us to do that because it delivers the voice of the doctors back onto the computers on the wards, sound on the web. It's a crucial feature for closing the loop and making for fast, effective delivery of imaging services.
CDN strive towards an uncompromising commitment to the vision, focus, flexibility and true value of the PACS system. This is the CDN difference. So for the best total solution, choose CDN Telemedicine PACS.